It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and it's the segment that's listened to so much Christmas music since August, it's already just moved on to Valentine's Day.
Is there Valentine's Day music?
I don't know.
I guess there's enough love songs in the world.
It's just over this year.
Okay, got it. I'm with it.
Covinsanity!
If you haven't heard it, Covinsanity. It's where we talk about some of the funniest and strangest news stories going on during the pandemic that just won't end, like this one. Are you frustrated because you don't think it's safe to travel? Well, there's a new way for people to get around during the pandemic where you can be 100% completely safe and secure.
How? Can you honestly say that?
I can. It's called dream tourism.
Oh, God, no.
What?
It's where you train yourself to dream about being on exotic vacations since you know you're not going on any actual ones for a while.
Oh my God, I hate you for this, Jeffrey. I know it's not your fault, but it's just such a hopeless thing.
It's like Total Recall. It's really happening.
I hate to admit this, but I've already been doing this on my own recently. I recently have been imagining that I'm at home with my family playing with the family dog.
That's sweet.
And I'm like, oh, boo, it's our family dog. And then the other day I was like, do I have an imaginary friend?
Yeah.
I'm literally playing with an imaginary dog in my head right now.
Oh, that's okay, buddy.
It's a good escape, though. I highly recommend to all of you.
It's called a mental breakdown.
Yeah, that's it.
Studies have found close to 60% of people can influence their dreams if they use the right techniques.
Really?
And you can download a guide for dream tourism right now from a company called Love Home Swap.
Okay, that's a weird company.
I know.
Not what I thought was
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Tokyo, police officers were in the middle of a tactical raid on a local gang's hideout.
Okay.
When the strangest thing happened, one of the gang leaders demanded that the officers have their temperatures checked before they enter the building.
I mean, I like a safe gang member.
Yeah.
I do. You
That
know?
is so smart.
He's protecting his gang.
Hey, excuse me, I need you all to wash your hands before you just barge in here like this.
So the cops stopped what they were doing,
Shut up.
got out infrared thermometers, checked themselves, then continued on with the raid.
Joke's on the bad guys.
Right. Afterwards, they found illegal substances inside, and several people were arrested.
Oh, no.
But nobody got COVID.
That's
There
true.
it is.
Yeah.
That's good.
What else is going on? Well, apparently some rich people are buying waterfront homes lately, not to live there
Of
during the
course not.
pandemic,
Yeah.
just for a cheaper place to park their yachts.
Shut up.
This
Shut
is,
up.
I hate this.
I hate these people too. I feel like there should be a requirement. If you're going to own an awesome home, you have to spend a certain amount of time there.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting it sit empty.
Well,
Like,
hold
what a
on,
waste.
Brooke, because during the pandemic, there's been a shortage of boat slips available for these rich people to park their boats at.
Oh, you're saying now I'm supposed to feel bad for him?
Yeah, so they have no choice but to buy lakeside mansions for the waterfront parking.
Got it.
So I just bought a $5 million parking spot
Yeah.
for our yacht.
We're doing another edition of
Covinsanity!
finding the not-so-serious stories happening during the outbreak. And researchers at MIT have created a new artificial intelligence system that can tell if you have the coronavirus just from the sound of your cough.
Is this for real? I saw this headline. I didn't read it any further. Is this real?
It's real, apparently. They say their neural network can detect subtle differences in vocal cord strength, in your lung performance,
Okay.
and even your emotional state, such as frustration or weariness in your voice when you cough.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm
Sounds much better than those nose swabs I've gotten.
Yeah.
I'm still skeptical, though.
You don't trust MIT?
I don't.
Yeah.
And I have a very powerful cough, too, so I feel
you
like
do.
I feel like I would
you think
get
you can beat it?
I do. I would get misdiagnosed.
You're like the person that's like, I could take a lie detector and pass it.
It's like, you have the black lung?
Yeah.
Damn right I do.
I know.
Oh, gosh.
There's an Ontario Hockey League that's banning body checking from each other in an upcoming season to try and limit contact between players who might spread the virus.
Good luck. Are you kidding me?
Taking tackling out of football.
Totally. It's like taking the ball out of football.
Instead, they're supposed to skate up close to the other person, point at them, and yell, "I got you!" And then this is real.
No, you're
and then the
joking.
person is supposed to throw themselves into the wall and then skate on.
Lay down, you're dead. I killed you.
It's like what would happen if a bunch of figure skaters started playing hockey?
I I want to watch it so bad.
I know. I will tune in to watch the television broadcast of that game.
Oh, man.
Yes.
There's a woman in Mississippi who accidentally dropped her diamond ring into a library book return box.
Oh, no.
And afterwards, she had to wait 2 whole months to get it back.
Months?
Oh, my
What a
God.
nightmare.
Because the library was closed?
No, because the book bins had to go through quarantine.
Shut up.
They have a quarantine process when you
Shut
return
up.
your book. She had to wait for that to be over to get her ring
I
back.
didn't think of that. That's interesting.
And finally, maybe you're engaged and worried about completing your dream wedding during this time.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
here's some inspiration for you. A couple in Scotland had their wedding venue cancel on them twice because of the pandemic.
Right.
So instead, they went with their, let's call it their 298th option, and they tied the knot at a local McDonald's.
No.
Hey,
No.
Yep.
whatever
I
works.
mean, can't we just go to a backyard somewhere? Why?
No, not as romantic as McDonald's.
Okay.
One of them used to work there, and the boss agreed to let it happen as long as he didn't have to shut down their normal service.
Oh my God! So the people were still going through the drive-through
Yes, so
during the wedding?
There are people ordering their Big Macs up at the
Shut
counter while the
up.
couple was over by the play area exchanging vows.
So messed up.
I can't handle this.
Aw, the world's a beautiful place.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's great.
Those are the Covinsane feel-good stories coming out of the outbreak. Your phone tap is happening right after.